on conscious living.
Namaskar. I think I should tell Namaskar to John first. But there is no point in saying Namaskar. John should come onto the stage. And I have a Karachi bakery for him. This is from Hyderabad. Thank you. I'm missing Talaibar here. Yeah. And so many people took a lot of pictures. I'm sure before they go Bombay, they will delete it all. Correct? Because your phone will be full, right? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. But there is one person, only one person out of probably 50 people who have taken picture. Don't believe this. People who are taking pictures with you, they just delete. Because they would not have taken the photos with their wives. As many photos they have taken with their dresses. If they see the camera, they're finished. I have seen somebody's camera in which somebody's back is also taken. I am sure if his wife sees it, finished. But there is one person who had sent me the picture which he has taken. And yesterday's program. And he has posted on his Facebook. And somebody tagged me there. And then he morning he told me that my cousin. Who is that person? Shah. Come on, I have some gift for you. And we are very close from our own district. I got many more, but wait. That's what I want to say. We have here some more. John knows. I used to bring a lot of books and then sell it also here. When I was poor, now I become rich, so I don't require it. So I understand many people I know. Padmanabham is very generous to call me sir. Only very few people got Sir Isaac Newton, Sir C.V. Raman. Correct? But Dr. T.P. Shashkumar, sir. If you put it in the beginning, it is very good. If you put it at the end, it is normal. Even Britishers stopped calling anybody sir. So I don't like being called as sir, first of all. Because it's a bad tradition in India. We still follow the Britishers. We have to pity ourselves. After 70 years, we keep calling sir, right? In office, then I mean, no problem. But public, Anna is better, Atta is better. I never call John sir, I call John. Right? Correct? That's right. I gave the title. What is the title? Consciously. Just because these days I am fond of talking about consciously. All of you are given with the paper, right? In your pad, I have seen. I don't know for all your other speakers whether you filled it. But my page, all of you should fill it. And those who fill maximum will get some gift. No, something else better than that. Biscuits are for people who like to eat. But human beings have got much better ability than eating, correct? Yes or no? What is that ability? Whenever I ask, you write the answer there. I can come in between and ask you, did you write? I am a teacher more than a speaker. Tell me, what is extra for human being? Anybody here? Donkey. Donkey smiles much better than all of you. Anybody else? Common sense. Oh, elephant has got much better common sense than all. Common sense is the most uncommon thing in this world.
Future thinking.
Your dog will discriminate whether you are an owner or a thief.
Future thinking. Thinking about the future.
Most useless thing anybody can do in this world is thinking about future and wasting the present. Present is the present. Present is the present. You understood? Present is the present which is given by God, and people like you keep thinking about the future, talking about past and wasting the present. Don't do that. Speaking, oh, every animal, you know the whales in the sea can speak to their kids 6 kilometers away. But you cannot even speak 20 meters away. The frequency in which the sound waves, many of the birds can, much higher. You don't know what you are not conscious about your ability. All of you raise your hands. Good enough. Keep it on your head. Janma, useless Janma, such a stupid fellow. I don't know what is great about me. Ahara, write down Ahara and then dash. If any sloka you don't get, don't worry. Type in my name, DrTPS, and Ahara. The sloka will be available on internet. Okay? Nitya sloka. Ahara nidra bhaya mritunani samani chetare nunam pashunam nanam naranam adhiko vishesho nani bihina pashubis samana. Anything you understood? Nothing, no? Very good. We are Indians. So we don't understand this. Ahara you understood, right? Okay? I am sure none of you will eat this quantity what you have eaten in this hotel next 1 year. Probably at the next LUGI only you will get this lunch, right? See, human being can eat more than what you require actually. Unconsciously we eat, not consciously. You understand what I am saying? Even all the lunch is over, now somebody comes with a rasagula. Somehow you push it inside one more rasagula. If it is not to be paid. If it is to be paid, 2 times you will pay. Ahara, Nidra. The biggest problem is Ahara. Second one is Nidra. Correct? We pretend that we are sleeping most of the time. We are not sleeping. Jagrat, Sopna, Sushupti. 3 levels are there. Jagrat is where I am now, you are all now. Sopna is between Jagrat and Nidra. Jagrat, Sopna, Sushupti. Sushupti is deep sleep. 2 hours if you can sleep deep, which I do. Morning when you wake up, you look at the mirror. I love you. Not I love you, I love you. You will be able to tell because you look so cute in front of the mirror. How many of you look so cute in front of the mirror before taking bath? It's your question. Have you seen young children? As soon as they wake up, you like to smell them. There is a smell of, and that is what is spirituality. Spirituality is not blah blah blah, Upanishads, Gita and all that. That smell is spirituality. From Telugu. That is what it is. What is it? That fairness should come to you. That glamour should come to you. That glaring should come to you. That's why God has got that glare. When we take rest and then wake up. Ahara, Nidra, Bhayam. He was mentioning why people take insurance. Bhayam. If I go, what will happen to my family? Will they be able to continue in the same status? That is why people take insurance. Because you are the only person who goes and gives money when somebody dies. Everybody goes and grabs money. That's the difference between insurance and other people, right? You go and give money because somebody died. Take this money. Who else will give? Ahara, Nidra, Bhayam. Bhayam is what is life for most of the people. Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maithunam is sex. Every animal has sex when the pair is seen. But people dream about sex. Only one animal, that is human being. And many qualities. What is extra for human being is Jnanam naranam adhigo vishesho. Knowledge is extra. I can learn and I can teach. Only one animal. No dog will speak, no dogs will listen. Have you ever seen any other animal giving lecture? So many animals are sitting. No, but you don't see them. Agglomeration people travel to listen to lecture. They only see from their parents and elders and learn. Practice. Abhyas. And understand, this is not my words. These are all traditional Bharatiya knowledge. I am only trying to interpret. Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maithunani, Samani, equal for human being, and Pashu. Pashu is animal. Jnanam Naranam Adhigo Vishesho. Knowledge is extra to human being. So if you have learned something from here, that means you are a human being at least for some time. That's the difference. So everyone should learn. That is the most essential part of being a human. Right? You should have fun. Wonderful. But how will you get that? Focus, concentration. The other day she was chanting a sloka. What was that sloka? What was that sloka which chanted from Bhagavad Gita?
Yesterday.
Before yesterday we got not that.
Ananya.
Ananya Shishaya Tomam Yejana Pariyupasane Tesham Nityabhiyutanam. LIC. That is where I think John started loving it, right? Ananya Shishaya Tomam. Without any other thoughts, Yejana Pariyupasane. Not who is behind Krishna. That there are 2-3 people and the millions behind. It is not Krishna. Bhagavad Gita doesn't talk about a Krishna story. Bhagavad Gita talks about action. What does it talk about? Action. Because Vishnu is the god of action. Very simple. Everybody knows Vishnu is the god of action. And who is his wife? Vishnu's wife. Yeah, you do action, money will come to you. If you don't do action, money will not come. If you do action, money will come. Wherever money is there, you can do action. Without money, no actions. Without action, no money. What a beautiful knowledge is this, you can see. And I learned something. Nothing will stay in me if I don't do abhyasam. Arjuna asked a lot of questions. How do I learn all these 18 chapters, Krishna? You know what Krishna's answer? Abhyasena tu kaunteya. Abhyasena tu kaunteya. Abhyasa means use it many times. That's what is abhyasa. You have to use it many times. When you use it many times, some thoughts will come. Just now, Desai ji was telling. When we come on to stage, the way we wanted to tell on the PPT, that will not be. Something else I will. Creativity, innovation, improvisation, everything happens. The day what I spoke earlier, maybe the same sloka interpretation, you can check. May not be the way I am doing it. If I don't do that, I become a copycat. Many people do that. You should improve. You should improve. What is success in life? Success in life is succession of successes. Succession of successes. Keep on improving, that becomes success. So who is that which you are competing is you yourself. Yesterday there was a mention. So you compete yourself. Yesterday how did I perform? I should become much better. So when I become much better, what you can do? Somebody just now met me and told me, you have to listen 3 days. They said, he asked me, are you going to speak in English? I said, no, I am talking in Manglish. Bengali people will speak in Banglish, Telugu, Tanglish. We are not speaking English. I remember Cochin, I went for a program. I was getting 2 guests, one from UK and one from America, arranged by me. In a English BA class. How to become good in English communication. So forcefully we asked, I should also speak. I said, I don't know both British English and American English. I know only Indian English. Right? And that Britisher came to India many times. American fellow, he came many times. British English fellow was happened to be our Chinya Mission Swami, you know, right? His cousin brother. He's a friend of mine. So next day photograph on the press conference came. I was away, that Chinya Mission fellow was away. Only white skin they like, right? Photographers. India is always good in pushing white fellows up. And next day this British professor was curious to know whether my picture is there, what they have written. This my picture is not there. You see, this is the problem with Indians. They always like white. And I, as he's not me, that professor was teaching the Britishers 35 years English. He was a very senior person. He became curious. I said, I'll call the reporter and interview you separately from you, don't worry. I got scolded. And when this fellow was introduced, they said, this English professor can speak Hindi. That's the introduction. Great introduction. English professor can speak Hindi. Great, no? Then I started talking to him in Hindi. He said, I can only say, chai chahiye, bas. 2-3 words if you know, we claim that I know Hindi, right? Ami Bangla bolchi. So I speak 2 languages. Finished. Bangla is over, Gujarati is over, right? That's what we say. Then when I was to be introduced, I told them, you tell Dr. TPS can speak English. Great introduction, correct? If a Britisher can claim he can speak Hindi, why we cannot claim that we can speak English? Because it's other language. So I keep saying, your mother tongue is good enough, but other tongue has to be very good. Otherwise, we don't know. How do you improve it? When 1 year a child don't speak in mother tongue also, 3 years the mother tongue is free for all of us. In 2 years, from 1 year to 3 years, we learned a language. At this age, how much time you require to learn a language? You understood what I am asking? It's all requirements. If you require, you can do it. So how do you do it? Abhyasena tu kaunteya. Keep practicing. Don't hesitate. Soon after retirement, I have taken 45 children in Palakkad under a great man's sponsorship. I decided in 3 days I will give them courage to speak English. Malayalam medium to English medium, 3 days. They don't speak English. They have the courage to speak English medium. You know what did I do? I took them to Goa. A great man's money, a poor man's idea. Put them together. And poorest children from Palakkad took them to Goa on the seashore. I asked them, go and catch anybody with algebra and geometry. You understand? Nothing else. 4 fellows. 10 centimeter, 20 centimeter. That's it. Go and ask them geography, biography, everything. Where are you coming from? I asked them to write in Malayalam and speak to them. 3 days. After 3 days, my children can speak English to you. As simple as that. Intention makes you to do anything in this world. Right? So you have written intention, right? You know what is LUGI? What I have seen the last 2 days, I kept on giving different expansions. You want to have another expansion? Limitless unity generating integrity. Is it not that you are doing? What is more important in life? You are all selling products because you have to be truthful to the organization, truthful to the job, truthful to profession, right? Advocate is also telling a lot of lies. Why? Because truthful to the professional dharma. It's called the professional dharma. But you know it's not correct. And if you feel that, you have great integrity. I am doing it because I am getting money. So what is more important? Integrity is more important or truthfulness is important? Do you have that integrity is the question. What is that in Tamil? Truthful? Unmai. Integrity? Which is better? Dharma or Unmai? Dharma is better, right? That's it. Malayalam Satyu? Samagrata. Samagrata. India should have, India as a nation, what we have told a lot of people in the world is Samagrata. What is Samagrata? Have an individuality. When we work together, we have a unity. Each one of us are different, right? But when we sit here, we are together for an organization, together for an activity, together in thoughts. Have you heard any song related to this? Anybody? Who is the singer here? No singers?
Suresh.
Yeah, Suresh is the singer. Yeah, Janardhan Chikka. Ekata samagrata. You know this? Ekata swatantrata. Give another one. You can all learn at least one line. Do you mind? You mind or don't mind? When I ask you mind, if you say yes, that means I am not going to sing. You should say I don't mind. Reverse. Ekata swatantrata samanata rahe. Sing. Ekata swatantrata samanata rahe. विश्व में चरित्र की अमानता रहे, समानता रहे,
समानता रहे।
एकता स्वतंत्रता समानता रहे।
अவ்வளோ எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் கிடையாது.
विश्व में चरित्र, it is not विश्व में, it is देश में. I corrected. I do lot of improvisation. विश्व में चरित्र की अमानता रहे,
विश्व में चरित्र की अमानता।
खंड है करोड़ गीत एक राष्ट्र का. All of us have got different thoughts, but when we talk about a nation, it's one, right? रंग है अनेक चित्र एक राष्ट्र का. Our Latur Swami is very much interested in writing down the script. Don't worry. Ekata Swatantrata, Google. Rest you will get. Practice it. Your children will learn. रंग है अनेक चित्र एक राष्ट्र का.
अनेक कलर बिटो अलग अलग.
Yeah.
एवढे ओढला.
Actually, I want all of you to translate in your mother tongue and teach your children. I suggest you take this song. It's a beautiful song. When I do it, I go to Himachal Pradesh, Arunachal Pradesh and sing this. When during the lunch time, they will be Ekata Swatantrata Samanata Rahe. That song has got the tune, right? Ekata Swatantrata Samanata Rahe. विश्व में चरित्र की अमानता रहे, समानता रहे. You can have many. You can add as many as you want.
நேத்து கொடுத்துட்டு நீ படிச்சுட்டு இருக்க.
You just send the Dr. TPS, search Dr. TPS 944743798. 944743798.
இப்படி நிறைய யூடியூப் இருக்கு. பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நிறைய விஷயம்.
944743798. ഒന്ന് വാട്സ്ആപ്പ് അയച്ചാൽ മതി. I will give you the reference.
ஒரு தடவை நீங்க அனுப்பினா போதும். வாட்ஸ்அப் இருந்தாலும் சரி, SMS இருந்தாலும் சரி, உங்க கான்டாக்ட் வந்துட்டே இருக்கும். அப்புறம் உங்களை விட மாட்டாங்க. அந்த அளவுக்கு மெசேஜ் உங்களுக்கு கிடைக்கும். யூடியூப்ல நிறைய விஷயங்கள் வந்து இருக்கு. நீங்க கண்டிப்பா அதை நீங்க பார்த்து குறித்து அதோடைய ஆழத்தை தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும் அப்படிங்கிறது. മലയാളത്തിൽ പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഇദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ നമ്പർ നോട്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടല്ലോ. അതിലൊന്ന് അയച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പുള്ളി എന്തൊക്കെ ആവശ്യമുണ്ടോ അതൊക്കെ അയച്ചു തരും. കണ്ടിന്യൂസ് അയച്ചു തരും. പിന്നെ നിങ്ങൾ അതിൽ ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റ് ഉണ്ടെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ പിന്നെ തുടർന്ന് വന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കും പലവിധമായിട്ടുള്ള വിഷയങ്ങൾ.
ജനാർദ്ദൻ ഒരു ചോദ്യം ചോദിക്കണം. Ask me one question.
ചോദിക്കോളൂ.
ചോദിക്കൂ. What do you understand by consciousness? All of you write down. What do you think about consciousness? What is consciousness? Write down as much as you want.
இல்லை ஒவ்வொருத்தருக்கும் ஒவ்வொரு கொஸ்டின் ஒவ்வொரு மீனிங் வரும் ஒவ்வொரு
Write down because it's a totally undefined word. Write down. What do you think consciousness is? What do you think consciousness is?
என்ன அப்படிங்கிறது ஒவ்வொரு
What do you think consciousness is?
ബോധപൂർവം ഇരിക്കാതെ
ഇപ്പോൾ ബോധമില്ല എന്നാണ്.
ബോധമില്ലാതിരിക്കുന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ.
That is what I am saying. We are not conscious of 5 things in this world. 5 things in this world. Morning, as soon as you wake up, you look at your mirror. Correct? Being conscious of, I am talking 5 things. You can write down. Body. Conscious about your body. Body also doesn't mean shariram. The personality. The dress looks good. Super, no? Yeah, always when you go for programs, wear blue. The most glamorous, see his coat is very most glamorous in pictures because its wavelength is much better in the picture. Violet is not that good. We have got a bigger wavelength. So anything in blue will be seen better. But don't everybody wears finished. The other color will be glamorous, right? And you have to be very, very careful. What is today? Hey? Are you seeing? So you have to be conscious about the way you present, the way you speak. And many people say, body language is important. Body language is not important. Content is first important. In communication, if you have content, body language is important. Without content, body language is there, it doesn't work. So most important is content. How do you get content from? Where do you get it? Read. How many of you have libraries in your house? You know why West is very good? America is one of the best places. You know the reason? I went to 9 different states in America, different countries in America, United States, so many states. When you go to different small places, you will see huge library, maybe as big as this hall, minimum as big as this. And in some of them, one of the best library I have seen is Minneapolis, Indiana. Mahatma Gandhi's book will be of this size room shelf. Only Mahatma Gandhi. And you know, the most number of books in the best libraries in America is on Mahatma Gandhi. I started searching why Mahatma Gandhi's books. Because yesterday he was mentioning that WTO provides you a lot of imports of wheat. Today, right? The wheat. To India also, we get wheat from Western country because WTO says ships cannot come free. There is still something else now. But we have more wheat. So what will we do? No, we will dump it in Arabian Sea. And that will be eaten by fish, and we catch the fish and export them. Got it? So when we export, long back, now only fish, long back, they used to give wheat, I don't know. Maybe John was young, he used to get in schools upma. And that upma was American upma. What a smell, and with the dalda they used to prepare. We all eat that. And you know, those times what we were sending back to America? Indian books. And we call they are the greatest country. We are not conscious. That time we printed those books in India and then exported. Don't you think our country is great? Yes or no? Why am I saying this? One, physical. Next one, emotional. Emotional with the self, emotional with the family, emotional with the country. Just know, somebody was telling, we are so proud that we are in such a nation. All of you, lift your hands, take it back and say, well done. and go and tell your parents, well done, because I am produced by you. Right? Have a beautiful book. Life of love. Millions of sperm from the father get into the mother's egg. You're all understanding, right? And only one sperm takes birth. And who is that? How many sperm did not take birth? Millions. Who are they? My unborn brothers and sisters. So who is the winner? Each one of us are winners, right? That's the first poetry. Millions of sperm from the father get to the. All of you can have this book because freely download. The PDF is available. There are 27 points. That's the first set of points which I wrote when I was in Delhi. Millions of sperm from the father get into the mother's egg and only one sperm takes birth, and that's me. And I am the winner. All of you can again say well done, right? Morning. Don't say, oh, I'm not good, I'm not looking good. But manufactured well. Are you maintaining it well? I am 60 kilogram, maybe +1 ±1. That's it for last 30-35 years. And no dis-ease. What is disease? Dis-ease. Ease is happy, right? No dis-ease. No illness. Maybe illness may be there, but I am not affected by it. There are problems. Oh, feeling headache. Feeling headache. No headache. Feeling fever. Feeling cold. Feeling hot. Everything is feeling. Emotion, just now I said, physical, emotional. Emotion is good, but most of us are affected by bad emotions. Rama, do you know Rama? Rama? Sita's husband. Dasharatha's son. You know that Rama, right? When he was a teenager, maybe most of you will have teenage children at home. They don't respect you. Why? There was a joke. Today somebody from Oman sent me. Dr. Devesh, he was taking me in Oman when I went there. He had sent me a message. The surgeon took the baby out and he said, umbilical cord is this. Otherwise there is an umbilical cord which is to be cut, right? Even delivery has become cordless now. So advanced, right? That's what happens. But we all had a great birth. We are all connected to the family. We are all connected to the world because we are manufactured well. Are we taking care of us well? That is conscious about your parents. Jnaan Padi, Devam Padi. Everybody heard this in Malayalam, right? Similar thing will be there in Tamil also. Half me, half who? That is where we have done mistake. Devam is not Kadavul. It is not Ishwaran. Devam Padi, Jnaan Padi, Ishwaran Padi. Translation is not there. Jnaan Padi, Devam Padi only. Devam means my Purva Janma. That means my father and mother. I am known in my village. Just now we met Nambiyar from Bombay. Where is Nambiyar? Stand up, Nambiyar. Yeah. He is the only attendee from Bombay in this whole conference. Anybody else from Bombay? Only one. You are from Bombay or somewhere outside? Oh, you are anyway, yeah, part of it. He just met me. The name Nambiyar is good enough, I can connect it because I am also Nambiyar. I am from the same district. There is only one Nambiyar only in this. And immediately I connected and I asked him where he is from. He said Cherugundu. And I told him, my mother's sister's husband owns a school there. And immediately he said, there only I studied. My sister's father only made him to write the first Akshar came from him. So we got connected. So we have this connection, emotional. but that need to be purified. How do we purify? Body also matters lot of combination to the manas. Sometimes same number of idli, same number of dosha, but no mood today, let me take rest. What is that creating problem in us? Anyone of you wanted to learn this? 20 years back, Madhavanda's birthday in Cochin, my topic was Jeevatalam. The subject is Jeevatalam. In English it is called biorhythm. I only translate it. Don't search for Jeevatalam, search for biorhythm. Your biorhythm can be plotted which says physically, emotionally, intellectually, socially, spiritually. 5. How your fluctuation happens. Sometimes your brain will work fantastic. Another day you don't remember. Why you don't remember? Because you are fluctuating too much. Right? You are emotionally attached to somebody. One day you feel like, hey, all these are these. Don't you feel like that sometimes? Correct? So you are fluctuating. Why you are? Same question in Bhagavad Gita also. Arjuna is asking Krishna, how should I speak like a perfect spiritual man? Sthita Prajna. The word is Sthita Prajna. Sthita Prajna se ka bhasha. How do a Sthita Prajna will communicate? And Krishna doesn't give direct answer for any of these questions. Indirect. And the answer was Dukheshu anudignamana Sukheshu vigata spruha Vida raga bhaya krodha Stitatir munirichade. How can you control all this? Can you control anger? Day before yesterday, I gave a lecture in UK. Webinar. The topic was no problem. What's the topic? How do you speak when you, in any language, when you want to tell, I am in a problem? In English, generally when we have a problem, what do you say? I am in a? Yes or no? I am in a? That means problem is bigger, I am smaller, then only I can go inside the problem, right? Is there any problem in your life which is bigger than you? Is there any problem in your life which is bigger than you? No. So this English is wrong. That sentence is wrong. So cut it and write, problem is in me. You understood? Driving in Bombay is a big problem. Why? Because you don't know how to drive. I can drive anywhere because I drive in Hyderabad. The worst traffic. And when we drive, some motorbike fellow will go like this. What a fellow is this? Why are we saying this? Because I don't know how to drive like him. You understood what I am saying? Why are we scared? Because we are not able to do it. Cycling is a big problem? Yes, if you don't know. If you know, very simple.
Others will get problem.
Yeah, if you don't know, others also will get problem. I keep saying, in India to drive you need not only good brake, good honk, good luck also. It is not that you can drive, somebody will come and hit you. You must be very carefully avoiding all that, right? My cousin knows swimming. So you ask him how long you can sleep on water? Until I feel hungry, he will say. He can sleep on water. He is fully ill. Somebody thought he is already dead when he was on water. No? So it's a practice. So how can you acquire this knowledge? Being conscious. Being conscious. The conscious about the way we behave with others. The way we have in this world. No problem is a problem. The problem is thinking about the problem is the biggest problem. No problem. You drive somewhere, you hit somebody, he will scold you, say no problem. But for him there is a problem, right? So he will beat you. Then what you should tell? No problem. Will you be able to tell like this? Then you are like this. You can see that is what Mahatma Gandhi did. He says no problem. Everything is not a problem. Only you think about the problems. Why is it happening? Because we have no other business. Intellectually we are not higher. We don't have great things to think. Do you think the Prime Minister will take rest because he has got a back pain? I have worked with Manmohan. I also worked with Kala. We were in same hostel sometimes. No problem. Because you have got bigger problems to think. So how do you grow in life? Intellectually. That is the third one. Physical, emotional, intellectual. Intellectually you grow higher and higher and higher, so that small problems are not a matter for you. You can always get to the higher thoughts. Then social. If I know 10 people today, everybody told yesterday also in the lecture, no? You have to give something, you have to connect somebody. Then none of you have sent the picture which you have taken along with me. What a cruel people you are. What is the purpose? That is connectivity. That connectivity should come immediately send the message. What is it? That practice has to be there. If that practice is not there, you ask anybody who has sent me a message in your life, immediately you will get it. Because if I don't send today, tomorrow I will have 2,000. If I don't finish my 1,000 messages today, am I not expecting more number tomorrow? You understand what I'm saying? Every day am I growing higher and higher, better and better? Suppose if I don't expect any job tomorrow, then today I can take it. If I expect more, what should I do? Every day, the basic thing which I do in the morning is, as soon as I wake up, I post what happened 2 years back, where I was. So this is 2022. 2020 same day, what I was doing. I was teaching Gita in America. So what do? I have recorded and that I have posted onto my YouTube, that I will post onto my Facebook. So I remember May 8, 2018 I was there. Let me skip one more year. 2016 May 8 where I was. 2018 same day I was in Kuwait. 8 to 27, I think that was the days I was there. And I was in Indian school, Kuwait, community school. And it was a beautiful school. I remember, all that is not recollecting you, so it gives you so happy. Yes or no? You understood what I'm saying? Suppose if I don't have any job on that day, nobody is calling me, I have no lecture, won't I enjoy what I had some time back also is good enough now? So what is life? Live in full enjoyment. What is life? Live in full enjoyment. How can I live in full enjoyment? Learn in full enjoyment. What is learning? Learning is an investment for future earning. L-I-F-T. Got it? Now you write L-E-A-R-N, learn. When you write learn, learning license with the L board, correct? After learning, what do? Cut L. So in the learn, cut L, what do you get? So learn well, earn well. Very good, wonderful. Earn. Lakshmi will come to you. Correct? When Saraswati is with you. When Saraswati is with you, Brahma will be with you. All of you have, how many of you are bachelors? Not correct. This is very bad. Kalyanam kazhinjadu kai mukke? John knows that. Any maati parayirudhu. Kalyanam mudichacha? Raise your hands. All of you who marriage is over. Marriage is over is not what I should ask. Kalyanam kazhinju. Kalyanam എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ അർത്ഥം അറിയോ? സന്തോഷം. കല്യാണം കഴിഞ്ഞു എന്നാൽ സന്തോഷം കഴിഞ്ഞു. Then who is your wife? W-I-F-E wife? Very invited forever. And who is your husband? Husband. It's not so. Wealth in full enjoyment is wife. WIF, wife is wealth in, not worry. Write the last one. Why are you worried about that? Wealth in full enjoyment. How many of you came here without your spouse, wife, left your wife there and came? Maximum. While going, buy a good saree and then gift it. All the problem will be solved. These are the tricks I tell you. Emotional, intellectual, social. You understood? Do you know how to grow socially? Your wife should be your ambassador. If your wife is not your ambassador who can speak for you, anybody speaks good about you, you lose. Write down. I am useless. I am useless. But not from Mumbai. While going back, that is past tense. Use, you change it to past tense. What is past tense for use? Used. Now you read that. I am useless. Who has to use me? I. So far I did not use me. Can you guarantee that tomorrow onwards I will use me 100%? Now onwards. That's wonderful. From this moment, I am going to be what? Nimisham Julitam Srayam Nadu Humayutum Chiram. Nimisham, moments, Julitam, I will be a fire. Nimisham Julitam. You must remember Vivekananda. He was a fire all the time. Nimisham Julitam Srayam Nadu Dhumayatum Chiram. I will never be a smoke. We all have energy inside, but what we do? Good enough. As young children, we used to grab everything and ask, what is this, what is this, what is this, what is this? Now what we say? Let it be anything, how does it matter to me? I don't care. No, change that attitude. That is being conscious. Young children are conscious. When they grow, we become unconscious. We are not conscious about our life. Where are you going? Every day. Going on like this. If you ask somebody, eppadi irukku? Appadiye pogudu. Yeah. Engane undu? Ingane ponu. Jeragitha ide, naditha ide, chalta hai. But you ask Gujarati fellows? What do you ask? How do you ask generally? Came to. What do you say? Maja mache, happy. You know? And same thing you ask Bangla. Any Bengali here? Bangladeshi, right? Do you know why? Because India's geography is wider in the north and narrow in the south. That is why South Indians are narrow in mind. We are so confused to smile. If you smile, you will ask something. Why don't smile? Why can't you smile? Deshaji was telling, hey, South Indians are very good. I said, because you are a Gujarati, you feel everybody is good. We can always find some buffalo there and say, he is a South Indian, therefore we are all good. I don't know why you are taking examples of great people. Nothing is good about them to quote for you because I am not from that background. 2016, I went to my school where I was thrown out to being the worst student in from 8th class. I was thrown out. My teacher said, useless fellow, get out. He has given me TC. And after 40 years, just because I became by mistake a scientist, they called me to become A+ certificates to everybody. Same day, May 8th, I only came up to 2018. 2016, same day that has happened in Kaliprabha. 2016, May 8th. I was called in Kaliprabha, we had a big program and the principal never knew that I was a good student. And I told him, see the fate of these A+ children. They are taking from a dropout from a school 8th class certificate. Understood? So, this merit is I'll tell you, I know most of the great personalities in India. They have not become great because they are great. Don't think about somebody getting into a position is greatness. If any one of you want to read, there is a beautiful book in Malayalam, Ishwarane Aranyavam. It comes from Kanyanad. Ishwarane Aranyavam. You don't see the great spiritual personalities named there. Ishwarane Aranyavam, who realized God. They are local people who are on the street. They know God much better than those people whose names start with SAD. GUR. I keep saying, don't send me any message from SAD people. You know what is SAD, right? Yeah, they call it a sad guru. Why do you want sad gurus? You want... And they don't speak one Sanskrit sloka. They only blah 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 in English. They did not learn from India. They went somewhere and learned. You understood? You have to learn India. You should go into the road. That is spirituality. Read, understand. That is very, very essential if you want to sustain. So 5 things what I told. And these 5 things are related to 5 great things which we have in our lives. Which are the 5 senses? Eyes, ear, nose, taste, tongue, and the skin. And these are related to everything in the world is created by 5 elements. I am from an Ayurvedic family. Touch your skin, touch your vibration, I can tell you what this is about. And there are only 5 elements in the world. Everyone in chemistry also knows. Solid, liquid, gaseous state, and there are the other 2, hot and cold. This is what is called earth, water, air, fire, and ether. Panchabuddhas. So every one of us is created by Panchabuddhas. Are you writing this? Panchabuddhas, Panchendriya, 5-fold development. Now, one more thing. In Ayurveda, we categorize people as 3 diseases. Vata, Pitta, Kapha. Are you getting? Vata, Pitta, Kapha. And Vata, Pitta, Kapha, looking at the person, we know this person has Vata, Pitta, Kapha based on whether air is more. Understood? Whether cold is more. Air and cold is more, definitely Vata. That is why cold season Vata affects more. Kapha affects more when solid and water, no air. So what should be done? They have a problem. Air is not getting. Are you getting? What basic knowledge we had? Fundamental knowledge. Understood? And you know what these allopathy doctors know? They don't know even 5% of your kidney and they will tell you what is it. All the problems. Yesterday, Nisha was also mentioning on the tablet being given. There are a lot of experiments done by many people like this. Correct? That is because most of the problems are psycho problems. Purne manasi sampurnam. Learn this here. This is what Vasishtha has taught Rama. See, more than 12 lakhs years back, Vasishtha taught Rama. What is the problem in this world? Purne manasi sampurnam. Assume that I am coming from the hotel, from the airport, dropped from there, I will only walk when all these places are leather carpet. Then only I will come to speak. What government will do? Thank you, bye bye, we will get some other buffalo, you will say, right? Correct or not? But if you know this sloka, you will give one leather footer and say, walk. From Bangalore, I can take you here. From wherever part of this India, I can take you here. You have to walk. Because leather is there, right? Wherever I am walking, what is the carpet? Leather carpet. See the logic? Are you getting what I am saying? You want flower everywhere? Purne manasi sampurnam. Everything is as you think. Oh, Bombay is just too bad. City full of traffic jam. Why? Because you don't have your girlfriend with you. If she is there in a traffic jam, no problem. Correct? You call somebody to come and meet the park. If they are 5 minutes late, you get angry. Yeah, if it is your wife, you get angry. Girlfriend? Before marriage is different, after marriage is very easy. Why does it happen? Purne manasi sampurnam. Understood? It's all depends on the manas. Purne, one line is good enough. What a great message it is. Purne manasi sampurnam. And if you know this, you can tell, I know Yoga Vasishtam. I learned Yoga Vasishtam one sloka. Good enough now in life. And the whole world is there. Jagat Sarvam, the whole world, Sudhatravaihi. You can form the way you want. Jagat Sarvam Sudhatravaihi. Upana Guda Padasya. It's like wearing a leather footwear. Everywhere you walk looks like a leather carpet. So it all depends on your manas. Can you have a clean, blissful with anything happened? It's okay. Can you be like that in your life? Then you are spiritually happy. Physical, emotional, intellectual, social, spiritual, but you have to balance Vata, Pitta, Kapha in the Pancha Bhutas so that you become very good. I can go on and on. I thought I will stop by 10 minutes, but 1 minute extra. 8 minutes more. I want all of you, what you have written. Look at it. Tell your friend what did you learn today. Whoever is sitting beside you, tell what was the content of my lecture. Tell the other person who is sitting beside you. Don't tell me. Tell your person who is sitting beside you. Is your enemy or friend? Doesn't matter if they are enemy or friends. Talk to them. What did you learn? Speak to them. Exchange ideas. Exchange ideas. Write down at least 2 questions in your book. Write down at least 2 questions in your book. In your paper, which you can ask me. See, I'll tell you, any of the person who wanted to get into the highest Indian services, very simple. I couldn't when I was a young boy. But I'm so happy I reached the the highest IAS is in which office? Anybody knows who is the highest office for Cabinet Secretary? Cabinet Secretary is the chief in India in IAS. I was there as the leader. And which branch it was? It is the police branch. So I am DrTPS, top police service. TPS. And which is the best scientific institution in India? ISRO. And I was a scientist there. So what is TPS? Temperature pressure second. Okay. You think you want to do that? I don't write books. This is written by my student. How to get into civil service. I saw somebody speaking to me saying that his son appeared twice, he didn't get. Just download this and then start reading. How to prepare for civil service. Share with your friends. Go to my website, DrTPS, Shiksha, S-H-I. All of you write S-H-I-K, Shiksha. S-H-I-K-S-H-A. One more trick I will tell you. You write Shiksha, S-H-I-K-S-H-A. You take that last S-H-A and put in the beginning. It will become S-H-A, S-H-I-K. That is my name again. I am Shashi Kumar, right? So that's how I made that Shiksha. Shiksha is Shashi Kumar only again. And Nanam is my house, where I conduct a lot of residential programs. What is Nanam? Janaki Narayan Mendri. Janaki is my mother, Narayan is my father. You know what is Mendri. So I have started a program called Janaki Narayan Mendri. So all my parents were good in daily people. Not started now. Early, when Orkut was live. This is a book written from Orkut discussions. Many people will ask questions. I will answer them. All of them are put into a book. Life made simple. Life made simple. Many people who have got it in the beginning, I used to give this book. Now I don't have, I have not printed after this. Right? Because freely you can download it. Life made simple. The beauty of this book is, open one page from here. Anybody? Whoever wants to volunteer. Just open a random page. You can read from here. It's not a continuous book to be read. Get into habit of sleeping as a baby, so that you have a sleeping problem.
No, I don't know.
You sleep like a baby. That's great. Yesterday somebody was asking me when he went to a farm, how was your sleep? I said, I don't know because I slept. You understood? When you sleep, you should not know. That is, we started there, Jagrata Sapna Sushupti, right? Sushupti is beautiful. That's my book. And this is India. 1,000 names of great Indians. From cinema, from scientists, from sports, from business, from accounts, from judiciary, everything. If you know 1,000 people here, you know India. And there is only one person in the world who said, I know my country. Ask me anything, I will tell you. Who is that? Swami Vivekananda. You squeeze me, you will know India. Now I can say, you excuse me, you will know Swami Vivekananda. Because 12 years I taught in Swami Vivekananda Institute for Human Excellence in Hyderabad. Morning and evening. Yeah, you got some questions? Few questions. Please. Some questions. I hate the word called training. Training the dog, repeatedly doing the same thing is called training. And it is not required. Once I tell it should be inside you. Why should I keep training?
You have mentioned that you have been addressing on Zoom or
Yeah, we have lot of sessions, lot of classes, lot of interactions, lot of unconferencing, lot of questions. What do I do is when children ask me, you are from Telugu, Hyderabad, right?
Yes, sir.
What is the best newspaper? Eenadu kada. In Eenadu last January, one full page on Sunday supplement is DrTPS.
Last January.
And that Telugu and in the Express. That is called a WhatsApp Guru in India. The title was WhatsApp Guru in India. Because anybody can send a WhatsApp and then ask me questions in any subject which they learn. I will explain to them or call them on Zoom or Google and then finish their doubts. Yesterday, some day for 3 days back, somebody asked me, oh, I am very bad in mathematics. I said, come to me. Finished. While going back, they will love mathematics like it. That's what it is. I do many sessions based on requirements and demands. I don't program any program by myself. I am only on call basis. If you are in contact with me, you will get the Google Meet. Physics, this chapter today. Mathematics, this chapter today. No problem, this discussion. If you are in Google, WhatsApp and you have stored my number, then I do broadcasting. So it comes to you. If you want to stop getting that message, remove my name from your, then you will not. As long as you are my friend, you will get my message. That's my guarantee. And I have got I was telling her, I have shown her, I have got a lack of contacts here, no jokes. Lack of contacts from whichever country you want. I have got at least 500 youth from Africa who are learning from me. And Brazil, Philippines, the other day I was teaching management, American University conducting program in films, and are you not proud that Indian is teaching them? And how many of them? 1,000 students. One Zoom meet, 1,000 students I will cover. That's how I am doing. So you can, anytime you can contact me, I will be there. Yeah, he has something.
Sir, you are
Yeah, I am a psychotherapist, so what do I do is based on individual. And if somebody asks me, my child is not learning, I want a counseling, I will not accept. Because the child should know about me and then come to me. So generally I accept, have you heard me? I will ask them to look at my website, look at my YouTube, get to know me, have an acquaintance with me, and the child will have to come to me, I will do it. So I do many programs because I have got a lot of people around the world. They come to me. So that is why most of the time my sleep will be too late. See, the Western country, many people are there. They all have big problems. It's naturally it is there. When I go to engineering college, medical college, all those people have problems. Basically, education, family. These two problems, career. And three things I say.
You are thrown out
No, sir. Dr. TPS.
Dr. TPS. You are thrown out of 8th standard from school.
Yeah.
But you are become a Dr. TPS, also educated lakhs of people now. How will you do? How will you become?
Only God. I lost my father when I was 4 years old. 8th class I was thrown out. 9th class I started a stationery and footwear shop in my village. I did all work. I am taking away. I work in the ground. Vyasayam panna. But somehow I passed the 10th class. And 52%. Plus 1, plus 2. By mistake I took mathematics, physics, chemistry. I got again very less marks. But then first year I failed in all exams. Very good, wonderful. But my brother was a professor. He was a zoology professor. He was my guardian. So he used to scold everything. But I don't care. But then after plus 2 I decided I am going to this. And 5th rank in the university for MSc. MPhil 2nd rank. And everywhere I was good. And every day I study. It's not that I don't study. You don't believe, for this program I must have made more than 200 slides. But I have used only 2 slides. One was my dates, lecture dates. And the second one was that Vata Pitta Kapha. I should remember what are all that. I don't remember. But there are 200. So because every day I think. And all these lectures when I am attending, I type from Yeshai, from Jaz, everywhere I keep on making notes, and whatever you told will be there, but not what is there. My reflections on what you said will be here. And that itself is good enough for me to make another lecture. That I will do sometimes. Understood? So don't write down verbatim. Your thought upon that, upon that, upon that. That is why next lecture, which in Malayalam which I am going to say is action research. Okay, so how do you get into that? You have to have a role, another big point in life. Role, goal, values. Balancing is life. You have a role, you have a goal, and you have your values, wisdom. Balancing is life. That is what I have done. I understood I have a role, and I understood I have a goal, and I have my own values. That guided me. So somebody asked me, who is your mentor, who is your role model? I said, my role model is Dr. T. You don't have to follow somebody else. And where do I get from? I learned from Mahatma Gandhi, I learned from Vivekananda, I learned from Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, learned from different people. Added them together, and that is what I am. Okay, don't follow one. The biggest mistake today is to follow one. Don't do that. Follow from different people, whatever is good. That is what is to be. Sir. No, sir!
Sorry.
Yeah.
I think you are younger than me. And my question is, you told me that you are having 1,000.
How do you know I am younger than you? Huh? I am younger than all of you.
That's the way I told you.
Guess my age. This was one question which you used to ask though, in the LLC. Every LLC agent should be very good in guessing the age of your client. You tell me what is the age. 2009, I took my retirement from my PF office. That's why I said took my retirement. I am 1964 model. Yeah. Yeah. Good. So you are younger than me.
Of course.
Or older than me. You are younger than me or older than me?
My question
You
is,
have to go for math tuition.
Because after saying that you are you told me that you are younger than then I also need to say that. Yeah. My question is, you are saying that you are having thousands numbers of people's details and everything. What I want to know is my people, my agent people also comes to that level. What should we do for this nation? Because we are doing something to this nation, but we are not getting that much of credibility or whatever the visibility like that. But my ambition is my people also to be celebrated like celebrities or whatever it is, like APJ like that. So what is each and every one here must do to come up to that level?
I think you can influence one person in your life and make him good. You have done the job. Swami Vivekananda is a great man. One Sri Ramakrishna made one Swami Vivekananda. So who is great? Vivekananda is great or Ramakrishna is great? It's a confusing question. But I will tell you, Ramakrishna is not started by Ramakrishna, it started by Vivekananda. Whatever Ramakrishna told came through Vivekananda. So if you have a good student, good enough. If you have one good person, my mother used to tell, we had lot of land. My mother's family was the landlord. 1 acre land for my mother and 4 sisters, 5 acres land. The whole area was ours. But when we were young, we didn't have anything. Little bit here and there. So I used to ask my mother, everything is gone. Lakshana putra nendinayo dhanam. You understood? Lakshana putra nendinayo dhanam. You are my good boy. Why do you want money? You will earn money, right? Next line is much better. Lakshana putra nendinayo dhanam. If you are a bad boy, do you think parents have to give them money? So what is most important? One good son, good enough. Lakshana putra nindinayo dhanam. My mother taught me, I don't know which text to reference, is not that. Reference is only my mother. My greatest teacher was my mother. Because I lost father when I was 4 years old. Whatever I learned little in my life, it is just because of my mother. Today is a great day.
Mother.
And don't think because today Mother's Day I am speaking. Most of my sessions I would have talked about my mother. Because she is the one. You know what happens? I learned meditation from Himalayan tradition. How to meditate? DrTPS meditate. I gave the word meditate because it's popular. Otherwise it's not meditation. It is, as a young child, you go to mother's lap. How do you sleep? Lying down on the floor, correct? Your tummy will be touching her lap. Then the breathing you will understand. That is the best meditation. The breathing practice is meditation. You know who told? Ramana Maharshi. Pranabandhanat liyate mana. Pranabandhanat liyate mana. Your manas will become diluted. What a great knowledge. If you know how to become silent and don't control your breath. Extend your breathing. You will enjoy it. DrTPS, meditate. Actually, there is no meditation, it's only breathing. Okay, no sitting posture, it's lying posture. If you are sitting, you should sit like this. Your feet up. Most of the people who are sitting for meditation or pranayama. The other day I went to Ramakrishna in Hyderabad. Immediately I made a how to sit when you are doing pranayama. I made a small video and then kept it. We cannot tell that yoga teacher you are doing wrong. They don't like it. So what do? I make a small video and then send it. How to sit is taught by Himalayan tradition, Swami Vedabharati for us. How to sit. And you don't have to learn. When you sit in our childhood, in our village, we have small wooden plank on which we will sit and eat, right? That is to give your seat comfortable. Then your backbone will be straight. If you sit like this, normally what do you sit? You will sit like this. When you sit like this, you will have backbone problem. But if you sit like this with a little cushion, you can sit like this for hours together. Don't call by these difficult names. Use a small plank and then sit like that. If your pillow is there, sit like this. So I sit like this for hours together. Somebody asked me, do you have a problem in giving lecture for 3 hours? I give 48 hours non-stop lecture sitting like this. 48 hours. You know how many people? 6,000 students in front of me. We give large, children will come and go because they have to go for 1 and 2 and all. But I will sit and listen. Then don't ask whether to come and record book. Doesn't matter all this. Why do you want fame? Not at all. You give me money, that's it. That's also gone. That also I don't require. Right? There are only 3 requirements in life. Vedanta go Brahmana. You want knowledge? Uttar Pradesh to work? Brahmana. Kshatriyo Vijayi Bhave. Power and position fail. You are a Kshatriya. I am a Kshatriya. Vaishyo Dhansamruddha. Madhya Pradesh is what you are looking? Money, 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 money. And we are from Kerala, Tamil Nadu. Shudras. Only happiness. What we want? Happiness. Some shortcut for happiness. That's our problem. So buddhi is not there. We don't learn. We don't become powerful. We become always servants. And money also we don't make. If we can make it, balancing all this. So what is life? Learn, fame, earn, and have. Enjoy. So we are Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. All mixed together. Yeah.
I understand you work in a game also. Am I correct?
Yeah.
You work with Manmohan Singh.
I work with-
a great Prime Minister. And also you work in ISR office. Am I
I
correct?
was there.
But you never made any reference about your position.
How?
You are very-
Because just he was enjoying reading it.
And
I don't think any one of them will even remember.
after that, what made you to reach this position of teaching, lecturing, giving advice to younger generation? What is your passion? Why you are selected?
Because I am from a small village where electricity came when I was doing my master's. PhD came when I was doing my PhD. The telephone came during that time. I'm from a small village. When I go for vacations, I see none of them came out from that place except my family, few members. My brother was the forest chief in Kerala. He was an IFS. Very few people. I thought I will go back to my village, invest time. So what I do, I conduct a lot of camps inviting people from different parts of the world to come and stay there. So by which they will get into their children and push them on. And during the COVID, what I did, I made a beautiful program called my house name, the village name is called Naduvil. Naduvil Hall of Fame. I connected a lot of people. And you will be very, very happy to know that Texas State, the topmost IT head is from my village. And his father was my Malayalam teacher. His 50th wedding anniversary celebrated day for yesterday, and President of America has given a letter to him. How many Indians can get it? You understood what I'm saying? That position he came, and he when introduces me, he will say, when Shashiatan, he calls me Shashiatan. Shashiatan was on the bus stop, we should look at him and then say, oh, he's a great man, we want to be like him. Is it not one Texas IT director who says that, no, I am his role model? Good enough? And so there are 20,000 people like me. When I go to cabinet secretariat, yes, I would have been stuck there, working with the next prime minister, but then I will not be able to come here like this when you call. I'm a free man now, right? So I went to all the countries. Fiji, I went to teach Ramayana. On Indian government sponsored program, I was a faculty for teaching Ramayana. America, I went and made a plan for a temple. The temple inaugurated last week. I am the Tapati. I learned Agama Shastra. My guru is the best Agama Shastra from Kerala. Tantra Samuchayam, if anybody can read. Brahmashri KPC Anjan Patadripad is my guru. I travelled with him to Kailas, Manasa Sarovar. What for? To take his luggage and support him. Is it not a great thing? Serving a guru? You understood? When I went to Himalayan tradition master, he called me for dinner and then we had a dinner together. Many people who were there, followers for long years, was wondering why this man is called, not us. That's the relationship we build. I think you should all build the good relationship. We need good mentors. I'm sure you can make it.
Last one question.
Finished.
Last one question.
Yeah.
Narendra,
Last question. Yeah. Does it matter? They have taken from somewhere. See, when they ask for introduction, what is to be given, whoever has prepared last time, I will send it.
About your Sanskrit knowledge.
That doesn't
Sanskrit
matter.
qualifications, sir.
That doesn't matter. Go and Google. You can see whole Bhagavad Gita taught 3 times. Very simple. In my book also, Life Made Simple. Bhagavad Gita, 1 sloka, 1 answer. Who wrote Bhagavad Gita? Who made Bhagavad Gita possible? Not Vedavyasa. Who is Bhagavad Gita? Not Krishna. Bhagavad Gita is there because Arjuna is there. Arjuna asked the question, therefore answer came. So who made Bhagavad Gita? Arjuna. So I interpret in a different style. You can hear my interpretation sloka by sloka Bhagavad Gita, DrTPS.
so thank you.
Brief.
Thank you. I think we are enjoying this lecture. And you can hear for another 9 minutes.
I am giving a book, Rhythm of Life, in which I am sure Talaivar will love it because there is a beautiful poetry on Kalam. Page number 50, the poetry number 55. Yep. That's for you, Amma. 55th poetry is on Kalam. 10th one is on Jayalalitha. Jayalalitha, because she was a very good reader. The library which she had, many people don't know how many books she had. And people used to get scared to interview her because she will have controversy. What a great knowledge. You want this book? Digitally available, physically not available. But physically, if you want, you can contact me. I'll get you this by postage.
I will give you all the information through our LUGI office. You can order and then get it. Only one thing, Tamil கேக்குறேன் காது தெரியும்
தெரியும்
இந்த முட்டி போட்டுலாம் இப்படி உட்காருங்களே இந்த ஒருத்தன் கூட அது மாதிரி புரியாது
₹1,00,000 கொடுத்தாலும் பண்ண முடியாது.
இவரை மட்டும் அப்படி உட்கார்ந்தாருன்னா இந்த சொத்து கூட அவர் எழுதி Sasi, I call you Sasi. My best friend is one Sasi. I'm seriously surprised. You are physical.
I told you are not there. I am 60 kilograms. When somebody weighs it, if it is 65, I say change the weighing machine. That is wrong. I am perfect. This calibrate manna.
See, I always say that Kerala is brilliant. I'm brilliant, generally. People like you has created really a tremendous change in the country. And having helped such Prime Minister Manmohan Singh security இருந்தவர் ISR security இருந்தவர் என்ன பவியம் என்ன humility என்ன அன்பு என்ன பாசம் எங்கிருந்து தான் கத்துட்டீங்களோ வாழ்க.
Even when I die, if I am burned, 60 kilograms ashes.
So, on behalf of all the members, let all of us salute this great soul